Disguise? Is this gonna be what it is? What is it? Replacement. Replace. E? Okay, yeah. L. L. Where? A. Where is it? Where's an A? God damn it. There we go. E. Oh, replaced. So I'm looking for a D. There we go.
Now I understand.
And because of the memory problems, A.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Kablooey!
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Because Junko's the one behind the whole thing, probably. I don't know.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
Be some way. I need to figure out how to explain they could have switched. They switched at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met is actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
And you all would have
and
believed
we
it.
never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Ooh, that's the thing, but you could have had a concealer. Fashion.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
To keep up appearances of the ultimate... God damn it, what was it again? Ultimate fashionista!
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
A little bit different. It's the data center actually
So
controlled.
Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
He still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I already figured it out. Not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Oh, what the heck is it? File number 5.
Shoot!
Okay, shit. Wrong one. Okay, during the investigation. Tarp, maybe? Oh, wait, places to check. Nope. God dang it. Ah! Not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. So let's see. Tarp? God.
Shoot!
Yeah, I don't know it. Okay. Okay, yeah. No. We're gonna give it another shot. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, so it's gonna restart from the. All right.
Two of them.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go faster. Some of this. Apologies. Come on. Cutscenes. Wow, it went a long way back. Yeah, I'm pressing O and I'm holding and I'm trying to get this to go as fast as I can, but geez, okay, here we go. There we go. You tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. What is it? The fatal injury. Blasted it. Aw, shit.
Shoot!
Not just once, but twice. First time was during the latest investigation. So what is it? The places to check, maybe? No? What is it?
Shoot!
Ah! The first time was during our latest investigation. Where? What? Oh, during the latest investigation. The group photos. No, wait.
Shoot!
Nope. Okay, yeah. Wait. What Monokuma tried to keep me from? It's the ending. It's the DVD.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
I almost skipped right by that. You saw everybody except for Mukuro and Junko.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage, and that's not the only time they had tried to hide Junko's identity. Tried to cover up one piece of evidence. I gotta reveal that. Okay, it's It's this again. Okay, here we go.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
You're getting all riled up!
That's impossible!
Alright, final strike is which?
That's impossible! This should prove it.
There we go, the group photo where her face is hidden in every one of them.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
We gotcha!
I noticed it just a
We
little while
gotcha!
ago when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Junko's face is hidden in every single one. Again, I apologize for the flashies. Does that a lot for some reason now. Junko's face!
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Flashes. Talking to Chihiro. Talking to Celeste. Hidden by Taka.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
Odd use of a odd sort of profanity or vulgar or exclamation. There we go. That's the word.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game.
Oh, are we gonna have to pull out Genocide Jack and make her do a thing? Make her prove it, because it wouldn't have been erased?
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Closing argument? Wow, we have a closing argument. That means there's probably one more chapter to go. Okay, so what's this? Wait, I need to check and see what it is. Okay, press the X button. There's the identity of the ultimate fashionista I met in the main hall. So this has got to be Junko looking with Mukuro in the background. Okay, there's that. Where did the mastermind keep Mukuro's body? The morgue. Where'd it go? There it is. Mastermind attacked me with something. What is it? The knife. The mastermind was to stop them. Kyoko. So this one is which? The mastermind fled the room. Where is that? Oh wait. That goes here. That goes there. There we go. What did the Master 9 do with the mask after they took it off? Condition of the dead body in the garden first thing. Point. Is there? Oh, yes, it was this. Alright, let's try this.
The killer is you! We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use.
So there must be more, because we barely seem to have cracked the surface of this, and I'm certain Junko ain't going down that
using
easy.
a tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proved to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Ooh, wow. Devious and impressive.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima!
Kablam!
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
Is Junko gonna step out?
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Ooh, best friend against Monokuma yet.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Okay, yeah, I had a suspicion about that, considering there's one chapter remaining, but, Hello? So we now have Junko with us.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What the fucking hell is that voice? You sound like what Celestia was trying to be.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Oh goodness, which is it? Oh, is it? Oh, I know which one it is too. Shit. Mayor. That's it. That's the one. And of course she has reverted, so.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Here we go.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
Wow, you actually have a odd, creepy monotone.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
God dang it. I dropped another lot of frames again and just kicked me out of the chat. Why? Why does it keep doing this to me?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
What the hell sort of explanation is that? Also, chihuahuas normally aren't cute.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Well, no, you saw her back from the beginning. I do remember seeing it, I'm sure. First day in the main hall. Wait a minute, before arriving at school, Ultimate Fashionista.
I got it! That's right.
God dang it, why are you not working?
Before I ever
Chat.
came to this school. I remember seeing a
Oi.
magazine cover.
I'm sorry, I have a network error, so it may take me a little bit... I have a network error on my phone, so it may take me a little bit longer to see chat.
And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
There we go.
So I was right.
There we go, I got my Twitch chat back. Finally. I don't know why I did that. No, it has not ended, you idiot. Phone. Okay, fine, let's try this again. I apologize, my Twitch chat suddenly blipped out on me. There we go. We go up here. There we go. Back to the chat. There we go. I don't know why my phone's internet just dropped out of me. That's what I used for the chat. So it was like, dang it, I can't see it.
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began.
Oh, you were confused. Cover photos and junk.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That's odd.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Wait a minute.
Twins?
What the fuck?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Are you serious? My phone's internet went out again. I don't know why it's doing this. So I'm just gonna have to use my computer, but I warn you, I'm looking away. So it might take me a while to respond because I'll have to keep looking back at the computer screen because of the way I'm set up here.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Jesus Christ, she's gone punk.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Wow, okay.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
What the hell? She's a psycho.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it forced me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Wow!
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the hell?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called
And now
mastermind
she's
had to
freaking
operate
GLaDOS.
Monokuma, keep an eye on
That's some
everyone,
yikes
things
for me.
like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Also, is it just me or did Boop somehow manage to get bigger during this change?
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What the hell? Jesus, like on a dime. Wow.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Wow.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? misunderstandings sure are scary.
Okay, I know it's supposed to be a cutesy thing, but she's creeping me the fuck out worse than the punk one, honestly.
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Okay.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
Wait a minute, hold up though, but if she got surprised, then that means something was not there. That means she would have had hope that she would have survived the whole thing.
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all.
And, okay.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
What the hell? There's a bunch of mushrooms all over her head.
That's why it gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
Back to the monotone.
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
In total agreement, and I think that for once I actually managed to wait and let him speak first.
And my sister too.
Instead of blurting it out.
In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
Yeah, God complex.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Tragedy.
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Okay, and she's grabbed the Monokuma thing back.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Oh great, are we gonna have her flip back and forth on a fucking...
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Way to the true motives.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other.
Yeah, so we're still
right?
technically in trial mode. Even though this has been a very long chatty sequence.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Tragedy.
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The first murder. Don't give me. Was human connections.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For
Right.
example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Yep, she's probably the one behind all this shit.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question!
Okay, I'll admit I think this is my least favorite.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The second murder, the theme was the envelopes. The past. No, it's either past or strong heart. I'm gonna go with... Oh, wait, because it's the past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Because there was also shit that had happened in Mondo's past that got him to kill Chihiro.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
Flip personality?
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
There was a bunch of handsome men. So that time the motive was... greed? Greed or new outlook? I think it was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Admittedly, this is my favorite of the personalities, if only because it's so boisterous. It's a change.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Okay. Betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Because she was acting as a mole.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal?
Oh boy. What crazy ass thing is...
These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Oh, Jesus, we're back into Mayor. We're back into odd princess, queen.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Okay, we're getting into whacked out motive rant.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
Tragedy.
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school,
And back.
the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
What the hell? I actually think that's a reference, but I wouldn't have gotten it had I not heard it somewhere else before. It was actually from another YouTube thing, another YouTube Let's Play series that I was watching, and I totally, somebody mentioned it as part of like this. Have you seen this like weird whacked out ad? It's like, our prices are insane, like literally. Like I would not have gotten that reference if it wasn't for that.
Huh? Really?
Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside